So in this video we're going to take a look at the new VDO Atomic DOT from Martin Professional. It's just been added to the stage storage, so let's go and take a look and see what bits we've got. So here inside the stage storage you'll see we've got various items. There's some predefined setups like a circle generator, a grid, horizontal and vertical line, and there's also a few different accessories, direct clamps, mic stand clamps, pivot couplers, that sort of thing. But what we want at the moment, we'll start with the atomic dot and load that into the scene, and we'll just see what we've got. So when we first bring it in, you'll notice it behaves like most fixtures do inside stage. This fixture has a backlight, so it also has backlight control, has pan control, tilt control, etc. But what we've got is a few little extras here where we can start to add things to the fixture. So for example, we can display it with a yoke. If we wanted to put a clamp on that, we would just look inside the normal stage display settings and we would show a clamp on it. If I just move that up a little bit and rotate that round. And I'll just put an interactive render region on that just so we can see what's going on. So there you have it. So like I say, you can change the colour of this fixture if you wanted to. Now bear in mind the fixture in real life is only either a warm white or a cold white, but you can change the colour of the backlight, which we'll do now, and you'll see the backlight changing colour. We can also change the main intensity, the backlight intensity, usual sorts of things. So if I just put this back to normal for the moment, and then we'll look at some of the other features that we've got inside this product. So we've already looked at displaying the yoke and the clamp. If I just take the clamp off for the minute, I'll turn the yoke off. We've also got some interlocks. So at the moment I've got this fixture upside down, but there's an interlock for the top, the bottom, and the left and the right hand side. This becomes more apparent when you want to start snapping fixtures together. I'll just turn those off for the moment. We've also got a gel frame as well if you want, and then we've also got some barn doors. So the barn doors can open and close, and you can also rotate those as well. So pretty straightforward stuff. So what I want to do is just look at how the magnet snapping features work on this. So I'll just turn off my barn door. I'll put on my right interlock, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this fixture. I'm going to go into my magnet snapping tool, and I'm going to snap this fixture to this one. There we go. And I can just keep repeating this if I wanted to, or I could start with one of the generators inside the storage, like the horizontal generator. So now we've got two fixtures in. Let's just put another fixture in. And I'll just take that adapter off of there. So I've got three fixtures. Now let's go back into the stage storage and we'll pick up a direct clamp. I'll drop that in. You can see this down here. Again, I've got my magnet tool active, so I can just pop that straight on top there. If I wanted to, with this magnet tool active, I can go into the adjustment and I can rotate my clamp if I wanted to. But there we have a little setup of three fixtures with a clamp ready to go. I shall just delete that clamp, and then let's look at some of the other accessories that we've got here. We've also got a pivot coupler. Now this pivot coupler, if I just drop that onto there for argument's sake, we've got a little bit more control on this. We can adjust the pivot angle, It's important to note here that the bit that gets adjusted is the bit at the top. Now what that means is you really want to snap the other section to the fixture, then adjust your angle. Otherwise, if you did it the other way round, you'd end up having to make more adjustments. So if I did it like this and then I wanted to adjust the angle, I'm going to have to re-snap it. So just something to be aware of. If I then grab hold of this atomic we got down here, and I can then pop that onto there. If I wanted another pivot coupler, just duplicate that. I shall stick that on this one here. What you can also do with this, you can actually adjust the interlocks. So if I just take this one, put that down to say 90, and then what I'll do is grab this first fixture we've got down here and I'll snap that there. So you'll see very quickly, using the magnet system, we can snap fixtures together, change the angle, that sort of thing. So if I just delete them, and then we'll go back to the stage storage, and then let's look at some of the generators. So the first one we've got is a vertical line generator, and you'll see here it's essentially just a line of 6 with the top fixture set to have its yoke turned on, all the other fixtures set to have their top interlock turned on. Now this is just using a simple stage container. It's set to linear mode, it's got the right offset in there, which is 15 centimeters, and it's made the count 6 fixtures. So this is just to get you started really. And again, if we wanted to, we could say take off the yoke on that top fixture. If we then wanted to add in the direct clamp, we can just bring that into the scene, and again using the magnet tool I can just pop that on the top, and then we're good to go to snap it to a piece of truss. The next one we've got is the horizontal generator. Same thing, just horizontal, believe it or not. And this has already got the interlocks set in there. Again, I could grab that direct clamp, pop that on, say, with my magnet tool. Oh, grab the right thing. Pop it on the M1. Let's just duplicate that. Take that next magnet and pop it on the last one. So there you go. I'll just delete that, and we'll look at the next part that we've got in there. We've got a grid generator as well. And again, these fixtures have various interlocks turned on. Some of them have just got the top ones turned on, some of them have got the top ones and the left and the left as well, that sort of thing. But again, it's just using a standard stage container set to grid mode, and then the grid is set to 5 lines with a gap of a width of 60 centimeters and a height of 60 centimeters. So this is just a starting point. If you knew you wanted a grid, it might be quicker just to bring one of these in and maybe adapt it, that sort of thing. And then the last one we've got is the circle generator. So I'll just straighten this up, move that up a bit, and again you'll see if I zoom in here, what we've got underneath this circle generator is 12 atomic dots and 12 pivot couplers. They're all set to 30 degrees and they're all snapped into place. Again, I could take this one that's at the top, which is this fixture here. I could say that I wanted to add in a pivot coupler, a direct clamp, pop that on the top with my magnet tool. If I can find it, there we go, and then that's ready to go to hang that on a piece of pipe or something like that. So give that a quick render and we'll see what we've got. So these are the items that you've got inside the stage storage. Hopefully you'll find them useful. The next video will go into taking some of these setups, duplicating them, and starting to use the pixel mapping feature inside of the stage plugin.